My primary goal is not to make views. It's to fucking spit the real and preserve art. That's my goal. Because when you die, it ain't gonna matter. But what is gonna matter is art. Art is forever. Why couldn't they make the potion system like the belt system? Where is your belt on this game? I just noticed that. No belt anymore. No fucking belt anymore. And there's no braces. Oh, yeah, there's just gloves. The items are reduced. There's no belt and there's no fucking braces. Where's the shoulders? There's no shoulders either. The fuck are they up to, eh? Well, we've come to the conclusion. It's not just D3. We've got a name for it, I think. We're close. We're rounding it up. It's called World of Diablo Immoral Craft. World of Diablo Immoral Craft. There you go. We've got it.
The shrine.
The fact that there's clipping.
Bears a relic.
You can walk right through all the fucking models in the game.
Weighs you down, body and soul.
Boo!
It'll cleanse you.
Everything is just real fucking easy. I mean, it's good that you'll be able to crank up that difficulty level. So that's really good. You'll be able to do that from the beginning too, so that's cool.
I cannot carry.
I don't mind the carrying on the back. There's a lot of cool things in this game, I ain't gonna lie. It's alright. What is it? Oh yeah. But I will say my kids is when I first played this game out, I thought this was the first act. This whole area was the first act. And I thought this was the beginning of the second act. And I thought there was gonna be another one. And another one. And then Act 5 would be in hell. MMO for life. This is the first MMO I've ever played in my life. How about that? See, like this, the clipping in this. Look at the skeleton standing over top of him. Boo! Fucking dumb.
Your kind are
Oh, this is dope.
and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
I can stop her.
I can stop her. I can stop her. You sound like a
This
bitch.
audience has concluded.
That's what I would have said. I can stop her. You sound like a fucking bitch. The fuck out of here. Alright. Looks cool though. I love the gears. Gears a choice. I like this look. That's a fucking choice. I'm in. So, do you want me to fucking walk all the way out, or else I have to walk out? Fucking dumb, and I can't even teleport there. Dumb. Fuck, that's a fucking double boo. Fucking have to fucking run all the way back. Boo hoo hoo. Fucking hell. Fucking dumb. Have I not got a fucking... Is there something I missed? You'd think there'd be a waypoint or something. Where's all the enemies? Hey, there's no one here. This is ridiculous. Fucking walking simulator. Frolicking. I don't like the walking animation from D3. Looks like he's tra-la-la-la-lying. Tra-la-la-la-la. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. It's all fucking very frolicky. I don't like that. I know it's very picky, but nonetheless, add that boo to the counter. Fucking I know I'm fucking fussy. I know. Picky bastard. Even these skeletons, I don't like the look of them. They look like they're from D3. Hey, like, you know, all the graphics look really good. Like, this looks really good. And you look at the skeletons, and they kind of look like cartoony D3. You know what I mean? Like, look at the textures on them and stuff. Like, look at this. Looks really cartoony. Looks like, yeah. Nah. No, sir, I don't like it.
An outsider.
Look at that. You go to talk,
a dying knight,
and all your
mistook
fucking
me
minions
for his
disappear.
confessor. He spoke of sacrilegious
How
things.
immersive is that?
He
Like, all these dudes look choice. But look at this. I could just walk right through them. Look at that. What kind of fucking AAA game is this? Boo. Fucking boo boo. Look. You just walk through everything. They're not even real fucking dudes. I hate clipping in a game. Fuck. One of my pet peeves. I don't mind it when like a cape is fucking clipping through a wall or something. But when you're just walking through everyone. Come on now. Fucking put some effort in, you cunt. If I was on the D4 team, I'll be going, guys, you know that you can walk through all the people, right? Yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid if you ask me. You think they're gonna clean that up for the release? If they release it and you can just do this. Look at this. Come on. Now this is a video game now. See? Jesus. What were they thinking? Okay.
Ah, you've returned. Come. Let us speak.
Immersion. Rita. It's a fucking motherfucking
Camel Baker!
fucking motherfuckers. Oh shit. What was that? What is this? What is this? Fucking boo! What the fuck is going on? The new meta is boo now for this channel. In case you're not up to speed. Must be a tree or something. What is it? I want to go find it now. It's nothing, eh? Hey! Is it a mountain or something? Bro, the clipping is the fucking worst in this game. I really feel like they didn't give a fuck about the corpses, eh? My thing is, I guess everything doesn't leave a corpse, but I reckon they could have gone up one step further, get rid of all these fucking, get rid of these D3 corpses, because that's what they are, right? These are D3 corpses. That's dumb how they make an actual item of a D3 corpse. I reckon that's dumb, because that just breaks the immersion. What you want to do is have the original corpses just like D2, and you can just explode the corpse. And you know what would be a good twist, because corpse explosion is quite powerful anyway, that if you do actually destroy the body and explode it, or fucking burn it or ice it, whatever, you don't get a corpse. So there'll be this mechanic of, you know, watching how you absolutely fucking explode corpses you don't want to, because you want the corpse. Ah, guys. They need me on the team, I swear. And these skeletons just remind me of D3. I swear these are cut straight from D3. And I've heard a lot of fucking like reviews and they're like, I don't know why people are saying it's like D3. It's like D2. And I'm like, no, that is incorrect. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Fucking hell, what are they thinking? Jeez, I'm like D2. Fucking hell. D3. I mean, it's got a good, nice coating of D2 on it. I'm not lying. It's got some nice shit in it. And I do like it better than D3. Slay the resurrected guards. Alright. But they have coded bodies since D3 to ragdoll like a motherfucker off screen, so they have to make these lame meat piles for. Oh! Fuck, that gets the fucker. Fucking breaking my soul. Tell you what. Fucking bullshit. I didn't get the Ultimate Super Elite Edition. I just got the mega fucking big dick fucking hairy cock edition. It's the one underneath. Fuck. Fuck, they ran that dildo right up my ass. I'll bend over. Fucking rock. I was like, oh! Fuck. Get it out. Shit. I know you like D2. Bend over, boy. Please be nice. Please be nice. Ah! Fuck. Go easy back there. Fuck. Gotta put my XP potion on. Ooh. Fucking hell, Leia. What kind of shit is that? Don't leave home without your XP potion. Make sure you farm those berries. Pick those flowers. Put the right amount of petals in. Then you can't complain. I can complain all I want because I bought it. I have the right to complain. That's how I see it. No lobe, no nothing. Just nicely carved out knife for your ass. With kind regards, Activision Blizzard AR. Motherfuckers AR. I ain't gonna be shitting right for a year. Fuck. Nah, I'm having a lot of fun still. I ain't gonna lie. It's fucking pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. Some parts are. But there's more pain than fun. So there's like kind of fun, but there's this much pain. So it's like fun and pain. The pain is like double the fun. But there is still fun within the pain. It's like some sort of weird bondage fucking deal going on. But you definitely don't feel like it's a clean fucking transaction, that's for sure. Fucking ruthless guys. And they're gonna charge for expansions and battle passes and oh yuck. Boo. Fucking hell. Wiping the tears off while you play AR. Ah. Fucking hell. I'm having fun. Nah, it's pretty fucking. This atmosphere is fucking choice. I'll give it that. But I don't like the animations. I'm torn. And I don't think I know this might sound fucking weird, but I don't think the game is sexualized enough. It's nothing to do with being toxic masculinity. It's the fact that David Brevik and the crew, when they first made the game, he said in an interview that when they made D2 and D1, especially D2, how they had the characters and they had the not much clothing and the way that they made it, they took it to the dudes and they said, the publishers and stuff, and they were like, we think you should cover it up just like they had now. And they actually pushed a fucking full-on petition and stuff to go, nah, we actually need it like this to retain the fucking the Diablo feel of this gothic world. It's kind of meant to be like Conan a bit, where everyone's kind of half naked and shit, and it's like this kind of dark horror, gothic fantasy, fucking sexualized kind of that whole tone that goes to it. So they actually fought for it and had to actually keep the fucking art piece the way they wanted it, authentic to the way they actually, you know, they visualized it and they wanted the world to be. And I think the people that make the game now don't even realize what the fuck that is. They haven't retained the art piece that once was. Diablo is an art piece. It's a fucking art piece, and the people that made it had a precise idea of what they envisioned for the authenticity of the world. And they kind of missed the point. I would even go as far to say that the game has actually lost its dark horror. I know this is going to be very controversial, but the horror part's gone. It's more like Game of Thrones. Like the first season and stuff. You know how the original Game of Thrones has that dark feel to it, but it's more Game of Thrones feel, and it's not dark horror. It's not the same Diablo world. It's not, it's different. It's very subtle, the difference, but it's a big difference. That's what I'm saying. Where is the controversy? No one even gives a fuck. They're like, oh, it's a good game. I like it. I play it with my friends. It's like, would you fuck off and go play another game then? Fuck, because I want my art piece back. I want my fucking dark horror, gothic, sexualized, very undertone, very, the horror part needs to be emphasized. Where's the naked bodies with fucking spears through the middle of them? Where's the fucking, like, that feel of morbidness when you walk in, you're like, fucking hell, this is horrible. Like in Diablo 1, when you first went into the cathedral, the whole feeling of the thing is many adventurers have gone into this cathedral and they've been fucking decimated. It's like a place you go into and you never come out because you can never do it. And the mages have gone there because they want to find the secret magic tomes of the fucking forgotten arts, and the warriors are going in there for the fucking the lost fucking like Excalibur type thing, and then you know you get into the first level and it's like as soon as you go, that feeling you go when you go into level 1 of that cathedral is horror, like despair, like oh fuck, this is terrifying, you know. And the same with Diablo 2, it's like, fuck, the whole land has been taken over with corruption and everyone's overwhelmed and they're on the run and shit, you know, and that first traveling fucking encampment is like trying to stick together because everything's so fucked. And it's like that feel of futileness and despair and horror, and you're meant to be kind of afraid. And when you play this, it's more like same thing with Diablo 3. It's kind of like it's not that it isn't dark, because it does have a dark element, but it's leaning towards a dark Game of Thrones element, if you get what I mean. It's not a dark horror gothic world of scariness and R18 with naked bodies fucking absolutely decimated and fucking, you know, horrifically tortured, and like, where's all that? Where's the thing? Where's I don't get it. They forgot what the art piece is all about. Corpse explosion for the win. And like, it's not to say that that sort of Game of Thrones isn't cool, because it is. It's still choice. It's alright for its own thing. But unfortunately, you lost the point of what Diablo's about. You know what it reminds me of actually, guys? This is going to be an interesting statement. But Diablo has actually gotten the Star Wars treatment. Oh! Phew. But it definitely has. They lost the point of what it's about. They don't understand the crux of it. This fucking... I think this is kind of stupid, to be honest, personally. Turning into a ball of energy. Can you imagine? You guys are being stupid out. You think you're slick, but it's just dumb. Oh, what a grumpy old man he is, eh? Fucking boo. Boo, boo, boo. Fucking Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Fucking hell. Okay, what's going on here? Ah, the missing object. Find an object. Bring it back. Alright, then we can do that. That's alright. I don't mind this shit. It's fine. Like, dude, Diablo 2 gave me fucking unicorns. Are you oh, bro, when they did the whole fucking Whimsy Shire thing, like, oh, look at this twist. Whimsy Shire. It's like a twist from the Gothic world. Look, you're in a rainbow world. It's like, guys, you're fucking dumb, Al. Take that out. It's embarrassing, Al. Fucking how do you? I'm actually looking forward to playing D1 and D2 again now. But I will enjoy this game. I'm still enjoying it, don't get me wrong. I like Game of Thrones. I like all these other things. I like the scenery and stuff. It's okay. But I mean, this looks cool. This is choice. But they took away the braces. They took away the shoulders. They took away lots of shit. This is fucking boo. Fucking, this is ugly. Jeez. I don't know what they're thinking. You could have done anything you want and you chose that. Ah, those are small things. I can live with that probably, but what about the font? I know it's a small thing. Oh no, that font's alright. It's got the proper O and the rest of it. It's just the ground font, eh? It's alright. Now I'm just getting picky. But if they could just do the main things properly, that would be really good. I could probably put up with the rest. But why put up with the rest? Why not just make the perfect game? What are you doing? Making money. I get it, the market economy. You want to cast a fucking net that fucking captures everyone, eh? Makes sense. I understand the money prospect, but now you're giving up art for money. You're compromising art for money, and money means fuck all at the end of the day when art is the key to life. But I know. I study the market economy. I could tell you all about the money system all day. The monetary system, fractional reserve lending, fucking fractional reserve fucking banking, fucking how the debt system works, everything from fucking scratch. The Federal Reserve opened in 1913. World War I, 1917, everyone got their fucking things. 5 years after 1913, you had you had 5 years to turn in all your gold bullions. They got stored in Fort Knox. They got filtered out for 35 fucking dollars a fucking an ounce when they bought them for $25 an ounce off the public. Then the fucking slowly it turned into fiat currency. La 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 la, maximum profit, least expenditure, zero marginal costs. That's the calculation. Nothing else, blah blah blah. I don't want to talk about money. I could just fucking, I know why they do it all. That's not my point. My point is to sacrifice art at the end of the day. You've lost your way, buddy. Look at this push button to win shit. But yeah, I've thought deeply about this. What makes Diablo so great? And the biggest thing is that dark horror gothic style to it. It really needs to be R18, to be honest. That's the direction they really should have gone in. But of course you cut all your fucking players out, so it'll never happen. It's okay though. I also don't expect it to be anything like that either, so that's alright. At least we got Diablo 2 icing. It's a Diablo 3 cake with Diablo 2 icing on it. But for some reason the cake has a mixture of Diablo Immortal in it. So it kind of tastes like shit too, but it's got some nice icing on it. It's really yum. That's the only way I can kind of put it. But I'm not hating on it at all. It's just not completely. I mean, obviously I am hating on it, but I'm just being real. I'm just calling a fucking spade, really. It's got a lot of good things going for it. I can see a lot of potential. Oh,
I'm low on essence.
I'm low on essence. Could you sound like a fucking... like a hero?
My bags are full.
They didn't even change my bags are full. The fucking funniest fucking saying in Diablo 3. My bags are full. Oh, jack off. Fuck, empty them. Jeez. Ah, we have high expectations, don't we? We old school Diablo heads. I just want to say the things that no one's covering, because no one's fucking saying any of this shit. And it's like, does anyone know what Diablo is even about? Because I think you guys all missed the point. And then I realized, oh, you started in Diablo 3. How are you gonna know what the game's about if you started in Diablo 3? It doesn't even make sense to me. Don't even give it the respect it deserves to, you know, go back to Diablo 1 and 2 to fucking suss out what made them so successful. Fuck, that buzzes me out here. There's so many maps that are a literally copy of D3. I don't like the fucking map dungeon randomizer. It's not as cool as fucking D2. They made a new engine for the D3 map randomizer. Randomizer. And then you fucking... And they even said, oh, we took the D3 map randomizer. You mean the one you use for Diablo Immortal in D3, and you're just putting it in here? Boo! Fuck. Yeah, I don't like the map randomizer. I find it too predictable, and it's the same fucking layouts. Like the tiles are too predictable. Anyway, let's put another one of these in. I feel like I finally have a fully formed reason as to my feelings towards D4. Yes. And you gotta tread carefully, because people are quick to say, you're just a fucking hater. You're just old. Go fucking eat your oatmeal. You know what I mean? And it's like, fuck off, cunts. I'll stand up for my art piece. Just cause you painted a fucking dick across Mona Lisa doesn't mean I fucking don't know what Mona Lisa is. Motherfuckers. I put it like this. I got another metaphor for you, Al. I got another metaphor for you too, Al. Check this one out, Al. Here's the next metaphor, my bro Strange. So, D2 and D1 are like McDonald's. I know they're not like McDonald's, don't get me wrong, but this is the way I could see it. They're like McDonald's, and we love Big Macs. We love Big Macs, we love McDonald's. We've always known McDonald's as Big Macs. Big Macs are always known over McDonald's. That's just how it is. And then people come along, the new generation, and they go, I don't want Big Macs. We need to change that, get rid of that fucking iconic fucking burger, and I want a pizza with Big Mac sauce on it. Like, get rid of that Big Mac. I just want pizza with the Big Mac sauce on it. And we're going, that's not McDonald's. Fucking Big Macs at McDonald's, cunt. And you just want to get rid of the burger and put the sauce on your pizza? You fuck, how embarrassing now. That's another way I was thinking about it. It's like, you lost the point. Big Macs are fucking Diablo, and now you just want to take it away and put the fucking sauce on your pizza. We don't even serve pizza here. Why is it a pizza? Fucking hell. I know it's a pretty ridiculous metaphor, I know, but it makes a little sense. I was just trying to search my feelings. I was like, it's kind of like this and that. I was trying to put my finger on it. But it's not that I don't like pizzas with Big Mac sauce on it, because I love pizzas with Big Mac sauce on it. That burger pizza with Big Mac sauce is fucking yum. Straight up. Have you tried that? There's like a burger pizza that you can get. I think it's from Domino's. And you get it's got like Big Mac sauce on it. It tastes like a fucking Big Mac. It's yum. So I like that. I like pizzas with Big Mac sauce. That's not the problem. That's fine. I've got no problem with that. But it ain't McDonald's. Travel. Have the same, but in Spanish we say, even if you dress a monkey within silk, it still remains a monkey. 2 thumbs up. It's okay. It's alright, guys. It's fucking alright. It's still a nice pizza with Big Mac sauce. I put it like that. Like, it's good. Like, there's some good things. But this looks cool. This character looks choice. I'm down with it. Nah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, and I am having some fun out of it. But I will tell you one more point that I don't fucking like. And that's the leveling up system. It feels very robotic. It feels very robotic. It's like, it doesn't matter. You're just leveling up. Everything's the same. And then you level up. And then everything's the same. And then you level up. And then everything's the same. And then you level up. And you change some items. And everything's the same. And then you get some new power. And then you get new item power. Then everything levels up. And then you level up. And then you have to replace the items with the same items. And then you level up. And then you fucking... It's just like... Fucking move! Fuck, and this is dumb. This is fucking... Like, the feeling of it. The feeling of it's very robotic. Very autonomous. Very fucking like... Just... Oh, yeah. And then you level up. And then, oh, yeah, fucking... It's almost like you're going on a cruise ship. That's what it feels like. You're on a cruise ship. And you're just cruising along. And then, oh, there's a pretty movie or a video. Oh, they got a movie on. Oh, that was cool. And then you're autonomous and you just roll along and you level up and you fucking... It's like, you missed the point. You missed the fucking point. Anyway, just another pet peeve I have. Critical strike. Damage to vulnerable enemies. Even these gems are kind of pretty lame. Get a sweet legendary? Well, it gets actively worse each time you level up. Enjoy. Yes, exactly. And not just that. Like this out. Look at this. Hang on. Look at this. Look at this. Attacking. Oh, where is it? The same legendary I got for the amulet is the same legendary ability for the weapon. So it's not like finding Excalibur and then it's got its own fucking power. Like, Excalibur does fucking, you know, fucking 200 fucking damage lightning bolts that shoots out of it. And then you pick up an amulet and it reckons does 200 damage lightning bolts that shoots out of it. And you're like, oh, that's the same as that other legendary though. You're just showing, you just put the same power on two different things. What makes it legendary? You've just put the power on the same thing. Goddamn devil. Like this. Where is it? Look, here we go. Look, this weapon here is a two-handed weapon, right? Distant enemies have 50% chance to stun, right? And you think, oh, that's a unique thing for the Spinal of Retribution. Wow, it's a special, iconic thing that is just for that it has on it. And then you go to this amulet and they reckon, oh, distant enemies have a 50% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds and hit you in 48%. Oh, this one has 84. Oh, but this one rolled a, 48. Oh, distant, oh, so the Amulet of Retribution is a legendary amulet that is the same thing as the Spinal of Retribution that is, that's not legendary. And I think the name legendary is whack. I don't think legendary should drop to level 50. And I know that they're dropping them, you know. I get it. Because it's the beta. Makes sense. So I didn't like that. I thought that was fucking... Yeah, the 2 thumbs up is the opposite from the boo. The 2 boos and the 2 fucking thumbs up choice. You won't be living up fast without that premium battle pass. Gotta make sure they get my monthly income. Hey, just when you think the ramming stops, they've just pulled out your ass is bleeding. It's fucking 2 inches wider than it's meant to be. You fucking need stitches. You got herpes. They're giving you a fucking small fucking case of fucking chlamydia. And you're like, oh, I'm finally done. I'm finally done. Then the next month they reckon, nah. They're putting it back in. And you're like, ow, I thought we'd finished. I'm already hurting. No. We've got some more ramming to be done yet. It's like, oh, fucking hurts. I don't know if I'll be buying all that, but cannot be understated how cathartic this stream has been for me. Good, because you're sitting there scratching your head going, oh, I can't put my finger on it, and everyone's kind of cool with it. I don't want to be the downer guy. Everyone looks like they're genuinely happy. Alright, I'm gonna say positive things about it. And then afterwards everyone stops the conversation. You're like, doesn't feel right. But I don't know what it is. It's fucking... I'll fucking tell you what it is. I've thought about this. I'm very passionate about this shit. Very passionate about this shit. And what it is you shit all over the fucking art piece out. But I think if you just didn't call it Diablo 4 and you called it World of Diablo or something, or just some other name, I would have been happier. It's the fact you called it Diablo 4. I feel like you should have called this another name and then call Diablo 4 a traditional Diablo fucking way of playing the game. Ah, dreams, 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 dreams. Hey, you know what is good though about the game? As it's made me really appreciate Diablo 1 and 2 ever existed. Because Diablo 1 and 2 can never be created again. They can't. We're in a society of where we're at now, battle passes and loot boxes and fucking money and rapings and pillaging and fucking sodomy and fucking... That there's no small company like the golden age of the 90s where a bunch of college people got together and are like, fuck man, I really like XCOM. I'm gonna make a game just like XCOM, but it's gonna be gothic. And then they just all get together and they just make this idea, and you're like, fuck, that's the shit. Those days are gone, man. There's no room for that anymore. I guess that's where you get darker and darker and all these other games. I won't lie. That's probably the new generation of that stuff. But back in the days, people could make AAA games, you know, like Doom was like... Same thing with Doom, to be honest. People love Doom Eternal, and I think that is fucking boo! Fuck, I'm hardcore Doom fan, man. And I can tell you, I could do the same thing that I did with D4, that I could do with Doom Eternal, and explain to you what made Doom the amazing game of what it is. I'm serious. Same kind of situation though as Diablo and Doom. Same thing happened. They didn't understand what the game was about. Done. Fucking... Oh, yawn. Fucking hell. What a waste of time going down there, eh? No meaning. Immortal is what you're looking for. No. Immortal is not what I'm looking for. I just wish they fucking called the game something else. I think that's why Iron Mace is making a huge splash with Dark and Darker. You're feeling that same spirit. Agreed. Someone that came up with a great idea. And I know what it is, guys. This is the difference. I thought about this deeply. As you can tell, I'm very passionate. What it is, guys, is when a game like Doom, or Diablo 1, 2, or a game like Dark and Darker, or these sort of games, or even Valheim, they're made from great minds that understand great games, that are inspired by great games that they've loved previously, right? So, Diablo 1 is inspired by UFO. It's one for one taken the exact same template even and fucking just replaced the objects and shit. And they actually wanted to make it turn-based originally. Right? Same thing with Doom. Doom is this idea that they like, fuck, I'm gonna make this fantastic idea and it's gonna be fucking great. Right? So this is what makes great games. From the bottom up, someone comes up with a great idea. Now the problem with these games, when they get corporate, is that it's done from the top down. So it goes, the bottom goes, I have these great ideas, I'm gonna make this great idea, and you have this team, and when you have a game like this, it's got the top dude, CEO, who's giving the orders to the fucking next dudes, the commanders, or whatever you want to call the fucking labels of everything. They give it to the lieutenants, so they're all barking orders at each other. I want this much money, I want fucking this, I want that, I want fucking, you know, this much turnover, I want our shareholders. Then the next dudes go, okay, we need that criteria. And then they send orders to the next dudes in line and go, we need this, but we want a game that's kind of like, that looks like this, and they got all this criteria. And then the next dudes go out and then they assign developers and programmers and they go, look, we need it like this. So everyone's giving orders from the top, and then everyone just does the requirements of whatever the next hierarchy dude up above is doing. Has given orders of their criteria. So you get this pyramid down from the top downwards, and the core ideas and the principles and the art that comes from the bottom is non-existent. You're now got developers that are just fulfilling the criteria of their next boss that's above them, and they're filling the criteria of their boss above them, and they're filling the criteria to the top, and you're getting this non-authentic art piece. You're now just getting people fulfilling requirements of whatever's required. Meanwhile, Valheim and all the other ones are built from the bottom up. They're doing it from great ideas and then building the base. That's the difference, and you can fucking feel it in the game. That's the difference. That's the fucking difference, guys. Yes, you're getting criteria being fulfilled. You're not getting that true authentic art piece. You're getting an industrialized art piece. It's not even an art piece. This is not art. This is criteria. This is checkboxes. Did I do it? Do I do it right? Can I touch it now? It's like a teenager trying to touch pussy for the first time. Did I say the right thing? Did I do it right? I like whatever you like. Can I touch it now? It's like, guys. Fucking hell, man. Get some dignity out. Grow some balls out. Fucking do your own thing out. Fucking realize what they are pieces. Just after I've seen everyone talk, I don't think they're not touching the fucking... touching the spot that I need touched. They're not saying what's required. Because I'm not doing anything from a hating point of view. I'm being brutally honest. That's all it is. And the only reason I am being brutally honest is because I've heard everyone's point of view and no one's fucking done it justice. No one's pointed out the main points. But I've also realized it's because they all started on Diablo 3. They're young. They're not 40 fucking 1 years old. They weren't there. The closest person that has the best take is Kriparian. Kriparian has a very good take. I think he's very accurate. And he has the credentials. Because he played a lot of Diablo 1 and a lot of Diablo 2. And he understands. So that's good. Because the influencers are part of the same problem. Well, the thing is, the more views you get as an influencer, the more money you make. So this is what it's called, guys. It's called the influencer industrial complex. And what that means is that you're being influenced by money in the reward center of your brain. So even though you're trying to stop the very thing, right? You're actually all about farming as much views as you can. So it's about being controversial, it's about being fucking, but without fucking cutting your own nuts off, so to say. because you're making money off it. Your reward center is hijacked off your well-being of making views. That's your primary goal. My primary goal is not to make views. It's to fucking spit the real and preserve art. That's my goal. Because when you die, it ain't gonna matter. But what is gonna matter is art. Art is forever. Now is this gonna be a game that is going to be played in 20 years? I don't even know if I'll fucking play it in 5 years, to be honest. Because I'm bored of the world map. The whole point is it needs to be all randomized. And not just that, all these main dungeons and everything are fucking not randomized. And the ones that are randomized are using the D3 randomizer. So they all look, the tile sets are very similar. You go through the same tile set over and over. It's not like D2, where till this day, you're still getting lost in the same mazes. It's like, fuck, it's still, the replayability is excellent. It's basically Diablo 1, this is how we go. Diablo 1 is basically Dungeons and Dragons, the equivalent. It's a Hero Quest board game. I don't know if you guys remember Hero Quest, but it's basically a D&D board game, and you can see it because all the dudes, they move in squares, and you'll see it's a turn-based game. It's just been sped up. That's all it is. Once you get your head around that with D1, you realize, oh, this is just a turn-based board game. And it's just doing all the calculations fast. Once you get your head around that, you're like, this game's fucking awesome. This is the ultimate digital board game of all time. That's why D1 will never be replicated. Even D2's great, but it moved away from that digital board game format. So it's like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like a board game. It's like Hero Quest. Then you go from Hero Quest and you go to D2. And D2 is like second edition of Dungeons and Dragons. It's like advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So it's like you got basic and then you've got like advanced second edition Dungeons and Dragons. That's what Diablo 2 is, basically. It's all fleshed out. That's what makes those games fucking awesome. It's like that sort of evolution is what it's all about. That's what makes the games great. Then you get to D3 and then it's just, it doesn't understand those fundamentals. Still a good game in its own right. Like I said, I like a pizza with Big Mac sauce on it. I just want my Big Mac is all. You know what I mean? You know, I've enjoyed lots of D3. I probably put 1,000 hours in D3. I don't hate it. I think it's a good game. And I actually think the combat in D3 is very good. The way that you have to line up the fucking elements on the fucking thing and it goes through lightning, fire, cold, and you line it up with arcane and you've got the 4 orbs going and you press the button and it all lines up and boom. It's like, fuck yeah, it's pretty rewarding. It's got good combat in it like that. So there is good things for it. It's good, but it's not like the first two, the Dungeons & Dragons and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons format. It's different. It's just a different game. And D4 has just lost its identity. It doesn't know what it wants to be anymore. It's like, fuck, am I fucking... It's not that same Dungeons & Dragons board game that we know and love. It's not that, yeah. It's now some sort of morphed. It's morphed itself. But it's got this lovely coat of paint on it. It's got lovely icing. Looks fantastic. And it's got some nice stuff in it, don't get me wrong. But there is a lot of D3 assets in it. I ain't gonna lie. Too many D3 assets. And I think this is their way of using the D3 code so they can cut down on maximum profit, least expenditure, zero marginal cost. It's called market efficiency. It's all about money. And I hate to say it, guys, but the market economy has ruined Diablo and gaming in general. There are good games that come out, don't get me wrong, but the fact that games are now made out of maximum profit, least expenditure, zero marginal costs when the golden era was made from a bunch of people that love games. That's the difference, that have the money for it. But back in the day, you didn't need all the money in the world. You could just, because it was different. But now to make a AAA game, you have to have the biggest team, you know, to really pull it off. So damn fucking shame, man. Damn shame. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know? I'm well aware of what our current climate is. It's I'm not shocked by any chance. It's not like, oh my god. It's like, yeah, of course. But I'm just ashamed that you can't see it. The chances of new games actually reaching greatness is so low. Yes, but we did get Valheim. We are getting darker and darker. Darker and darker. Darker, darker, darker. Dark and darker. You know? There is glimpses of light, but they won't be the big AAA quality like our old school Doom and Diablo 1 and for those times. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be, all the AAA games are always going to have battle passes, fucking, you know, predatory monetary schemes, and fucking just all the rest of it, bro. It's straight up. Consumers, I want a Big Mac. Developers, no you don't. You want a McChicken. Yeah, exactly. With Big Mac sauce. You gotta forget they put the Big Mac sauce on it though, right? So you get the flavor of it and you're like, ooh, I taste the Big Mac sauce. Yum. Ah, it's sweet. Tick. Yep, we got them. Now we can sell the McChicken. Yeah, it's like, oh. Guys, come on. Embarrassing. But the rest of the consumers are going, McChickens are yum with Big Mac sauce. These are, oh fuck, this is yum. And McChickens with Big Mac sauce are probably quite nice. Now that you say it, I'm going to try that. McChicken with Big Mac sauce. I'm going to call it the Diablo 4 burger. I'm going to try it out. But, it is nice. Probably is nice. It's just like, I'm not saying it ain't, but it ain't a Big Mac. Because my whole thing is, I know it might sound ridiculous, but when I play Diablo 1 and 2, I feel more immersed by the atmosphere and the it didn't even really matter what the storyline was to me, to be honest, guys. The storyline means fuck all to me. I never understood what Diablo 2 meant. I was like, what is this? I didn't even really know what that meant. Why are we following this old cunt around? That didn't really make sense to me. I didn't even care. The whole point was that the atmosphere was so dark and horror-like that I was making my own D&D campaign through it and enjoying my way of going through it. It was the world that made me feel like it was so real. You know what I mean? That's what really did it for me. Yeah, what? Actually, why does it take a bar or time to pick up the box? Like, think about it. In real life, does it take you ages to pick up a box? Do you go, ooh, I got it? Maybe it's their way of going, I grabbed it, and then I gotta put it on my back. But it doesn't even do that. There's no animation, nothing. It's just, oh, I got it. It's like, bro, in real life, I just pick it up out. Look, done. It's easy. I don't need a fucking wait. I don't understand that part. Just little things like that are just a little bit strange in this game too. I mean, I don't mind the grabbing shit. Oh, I don't know, grabbing shit and going back, it is kind of fucking tedious, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Because now you're just walking back. It's a fetch game. Now, oh, that's another point. I have a feeling that the game doesn't want you to play it how you want to play it. Like in the original 2, it's like, this is a digital board game. Here's your board game. It's randomized. You go in, you decide how you want to do it. This game goes, here's our game. We want you to play it like this. And then they get you to play it and they go, it's cool, eh? It's fucking choice. It's like you've jumped on a fucking roller coaster or something and you go on the ride and it does it for you. And it like, see, you get this box and you take it over there and you get that one. You go, it's cool, eh? And then you get off the ride and they go, it was choice, eh? Please come back again. It was choice. And it's like, ugh. I want to play my digital board game. Don't get me wrong. I like the fucking roller coaster. I'm having a lot of fun on it. But it does feel very more one and done. And to be honest, I think there's more replayability out of D3 than this game. Ooh, that's a harsh criticism, isn't it? Ooh. I don't even know if they attempted to do something better. They just kind of attempted to do something new. What they did is they're going like this. The D4 fans, right? If there's a scale like this, I kind of need to do this on paint, don't I? It's kind of like you've got all these people here, gamers, right? The D4 hardcore fans are over here, right? And you got your Fortnite players over here. And we want them to cast their net, right? If it's like this, in this area. We just want them to cast the net here. But what they want to do is cast the net over as much of the players as they can get. So they're like got this giant net and they want everyone to play it. But the more they make the net bigger and they try and get all the dudes, they have to move it off the hardcore players. So it's like now the net's like a little bit of the hardcore players, but mainly the net is now covering more of the other players. If I could do a diagram, I would show you better, but I can't be fucked pulling up paint and all the rest of it. Basically they're trying to cast their net out far and wide instead of preserving the art piece. It's all about money again. I guarantee in a resource-based economy, guys, where money doesn't exist anymore, I don't think this shit would ever exist. Now, the reason I like Stalker so much, same reason. It's not the fucking greatest mechanics in the world. The game, when it first released, is a bit hard to get into. It's extremely hard difficulty curve, but goddamn is the immersion good. Is the setting great or what? I mean, fuck. That's what makes that game so great. And it's buggy as fuck, but it didn't matter. The game's too good. And now we've got Anomaly and all the rest of it. And oh man, what a treat. So good. Oh, have you seen Hearthstone? Did you see their new one now? Fucking hell now. They lured me back into the game that I hadn't played for years because I had brought some packs. I brought some packs when it first launched. Back when it was pretty cool. When Hearthstone first launched, they had 2 expansions. And it wasn't like predatory how it is now. Then I tell you, they recently on Battle.net reckon we just gave you 80 packs for free. Which is like, how much is that? That's like over $100 worth of packs at least. 80 packs of fucking free cards. Then I go back in to log in. I open 80 packs. Wow, cool, new cards. Mean, I haven't been back for years. Fucking mean as choice. And then it reckons, takes me to the battle pass. And then it takes me to their new predatory monetary scheme. And I'm like, oh my god, you gave me the 80 packs so you could get me back in, so I could buy the battle pass, so I could get fear of missing out, so I would buy more packs and get hooked into your thing, so I would, oh my god. You've put full on predatory monetary system into this Hearthstone game now. It was never designed like that originally. I just exited straight away. No way, I'm not playing this shit. Fuck that. I liked Hearthstone. It The reason I like Hearthstone is because it's a game designed for computer. And it's a good card game. It works and it's quite well done. But fuck me with all that monetary shit, man. It's just out of control now. It makes me feel sick every time they push that shit in my face. It's like, could you get your nuts out of my face, Al? Fuck. I'm trying to play a fucking game here, Al. Jeez. Yeah, even Diablo 2 remake, they fucked it up. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 2 remake, like Resurrected. And the more I play it, I was like, this is not right. And you know what's not right about it? The running. They kept the animations of the fucking tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, and they fucking desensitized the fucking characters. They covered up the sorceress with that hideous long skirt. I could probably put up with the 40-year-old characters, but you fucking desexualized everything. You fucking took the gothic out of it, like the full gothic shit out of it, like in a lot of places, in my opinion. And that whole turnaround where he does a fucking, like that full fucking, you know, they do that quick turnaround. It's like, it's real cartoony under it all. It's like, Diablo's not cartoony, guys. I don't know how to explain this to you, but you've made the animations and some of the things change just enough. Oh, and they took out the fucking insects and the ambience in those levels. So when you get to the jungle level, right? They took out the insect noises. And when you get to the fucking, like, when you get to like the sand levels, right? They took out all the cicada noises. So all the cicadas are gone. All the fucking insect noises are gone. All the fucking sounds of being in the jungle when you're in that environment are gone. I couldn't believe it. Next time you play Diablo 2 Resurrected, go back to the original one and hear the difference in the sound. And I guarantee the developers thought, fuck the insects, fuck the cicadas, fuck the feeling of being of all that noise in the jungle in the desert. We're taking it out. It's annoying. Or something. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Or otherwise they were lazy. Or otherwise they didn't have the time to put it in. They fucking missed the point of the immersion. Ah! And I feel those are enough to break the game. Now I'll still play D2R because I've still got some more analyzing to do. A lot of it does look good. A lot of it is very satisfying. But those fundamental elements have now changed the shape of the game. Yeah. That's one thing I noticed with Diablo 2 is that the programmers, like David Brevik and the people, from the very get-go, Diablo 2 wasn't perfect, right? Not a perfect game at all. But by golly can they fucking balance that game and make it good. Those dudes had extensive knowledge on Dungeons and Dragons and RPG systems. That's the difference. These guys are winging it. I don't think these cunts have played Dungeons and Dragons before. I don't think they've balanced, they don't understand systems of games properly. And I think they don't understand. Because they don't know how to balance it properly. No one's play tested it and understand fundamental understandings of fucking fantasy mechanics, role-playing, pen and paper mechanics. Because all it is a digitalized version of pen and paper mechanics. And they can't even figure it out for some reason. It's like, who are these people on the team? I feel like they're stressed out people that are like, gotta get it done. Oh, what's the criteria? Oh, and they got like a paper with a checklist on it. Oh, gotta do this by this time. And it's like, they just, I think you get the point. Like, all this looks really good. Boss looks good. It's alright. Doesn't look very gothic or horror to me though, to be honest. Where's the darkness of the level? Why can I see the entire level? You know what I mean? Oh, you know what else is embarrassing, guys? I find this incredibly embarrassing. This fucking shit. This shit out. Where is it? You get a fucking reward for fucking getting the getting the fucking waypoints in the game out. It reckons waypoints collected. You're giving rewards for getting the waypoints. Malfunction. Ooh. Fucking what were they thinking? Fucking hell, man. Man. Plus, didn't you already kill this blood bishop? I did. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Boom, 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 boom. Even this area looks like a bit of a fucking uterus here. Looks like the old, the ovaries.
Is the necessary key.
For some reason, I don't care about the story. It's never mattered. And it doesn't matter. Mother. Ooh. Ah, just so much wasted potential with a real Diablo game.
It's been so long.
Oh, it breaks the heart.
She's won this one.
Even when you look at the skill tree, there's not as much skills as D2 here. There's less skills in D4 than D2 for each character. I find that weird too. Like, you know how they say, I need to kill the tumors to go any further. It's like, can we just figure that out ourselves? There's not too much to do. I have done better puzzle solving games on DOS back on my 286. Fuck. You see how the game has got nothing in it? And it's just making me do things? I reckon this game is going to be good in about 2.5 years. It's got potential. There is an archetype here. You know, the architecture is here. But it will need some work. My thing is, if every time you've got to go through the storyline, if we could skip the storyline for like adventures, make it just an adventure world, that'll be way cooler. Kind of like Diablo 3, I guess. It's fuck going through this every time, every season. There's just so much walking with nothing in it. Just to do a storyline. I don't know, it's strange. Where's all the monsters? Is this meant to be some atmospherical thing? Is that what's going on? But it does make you think, did anyone test the game? I just wish the skeletons looked cooler. They look too cartoony in my opinion. And this is not going to be random AR. This is all a set dungeon. Mind you, we'll be able to make the game harder and all the rest of it. What do you have for me? Yay, a real boss. That should have been like the first boss. At least you can always fuck with the difficulty, yeah. Like you'll be able to turn that all up, turn all the monsters up. I think this game has a lot of potential, to be honest. It does have a lot of potential. Right now, this is like a game with that pizza that hasn't got enough cheese on it, and it hasn't got enough toppings on it. But there's a good, nice, yummy base, kind of. A little bit of Big Mac sauce on it.
Yes.
I feel like if they spent the time on the game.
No coincidence. I came here to help.
To not worry about the story.
William, give this to her for me.
Like, and take all the predatory monetary shit out. Take all the battle pass shit out. Take all that out. Put it all into the game. You could have a fucking mean game if you used all the programmers' time properly.
Do you not see it, friend?
Why does our man not sound deathly as a necromancer?
Yes.
You know another thing I don't like about the game? Is I don't like the Diablo 3, just every damage scaling off your weapon. I think that's pretty lame, to be honest. So what? That's it. We're done. I think I should have not even worried about the beta. Because betas are just betas. They kind of give you an insight to the game. Go away. This is a worry, guys. This is a fucking worry. Are we gonna get these pop-ups during our game? Giving us ads in game? Oh no. Can you not fucking have this ad for someone that's already bought the game? Boo! Take these ads out. Just one more boo, Pre-purchase the game. Dickhead, I already fucking bought it. This ad is not required. Get it out of my face. Can you not program it that it doesn't pop up in the people that bought the game? Is that coding too hard? You can't do that. You have to fucking just put it in your beta and just be done with it. Fucking hell, man. I don't know, I feel like we go backwards sometimes in this world here. So what do I say about it, guys? What do I think? What do I think? I feel like there's a good base of a game here. I really do feel like there's a good base of a game here. I think give it about 2 years, and I think it's gonna start shaping up. By the time they get all their feedback and all the stuff, and they see how disappointed people are with like how everything is and autonomous and how kind of boring it all is in a way, how it just keeps going and going and going, and then just there's not enough mobs and there's not enough. Once they take that autonomy out of it, which I think this game will have a good end game, a very good potential for end game. I definitely think that. But I think there definitely is potential here. I think if they add some more skills, the game gets fucking at least twice as hard. They add in more mobs. They take the autonomy out of the game. It just feels like it doesn't matter what you do. You're just basically going, oh yeah, okay, I'm done. It's like there's no fucking that we enjoyed from the other ones. The reward of getting that cool fucking upgrade or items, feeling your power. It really didn't feel like it didn't matter what I did. I didn't feel any power creep. I just all felt just whatever. That's the other thing. How come there's no numbers up the top I can bring? Because I want to see my numbers. Unless that's in the options somewhere. That's the only other thing for that. Yeah. If I could, like, because in D2 you can click the things, the orbs, and it comes up with your numbers. And that is a fucking huge help when you're playing a fucking digital pen and paper game, basically. You want to know all your numbers so you can see efficiently. I think this fucking UI is hideous. Why even this, how they've done the orbs? On the other ones, D1 and D2, these are way better. They're like curling over it and it looks really cool. This is like a tiny little dude there and a tiny little dude there. Like they don't even care. They could have done an elaborate, mean ass looking fucking UI here, man. Like a... Fuck, this could look awesome. Even these could look awesome, these little things here. Yeah. I'll probably give it a 6.5 out of 10 at the current rate that it's in. I still had some fun in it. I still had fun. There was bits I had fun in. I got awed when I first saw the levels. But if the game stayed in this current state, I don't think there's much replayability. Very just... I feel like I was on a fucking theme park ride. And now I've just gotten off the roller coaster like, well, that was cool. You know, that was a nice tour. Yeah, I was fucking, yeah, it's quite out of it. Fucking trippy. I mean, I haven't been up these ways yet. Obviously, I've still got all this to explore if I really want it. But I might as well just save that for next time. So that's all of Act 1. I feel like if the game was, this was all of Act 1, I think the game will be fucking on point, man. It'll be like, okay, this is a nice big world. I'm looking forward to going through this world. Interesting. Interesting what you've done, guys. That's all I can say. Very interesting what you've done indeed. There's gonna be a good game under this, I think. Somewhere. Cool. Well, that's us, my people. Thank you very much. I appreciate the company. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? Is there anything else we want to see before we log out? Not really. I'd hate this fucking UI. Jeez. Hideous. Fucking boo. And why is this ring as big as the armor? Where's my belt? Where's the fucking shoulder pads? Where's the braces? Where's all the gear? Why is there no gear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces now. That's it. I liked all the gear in D3. All the different things you can do. Why did they reverse that? Fucking weird, man. Strange. Very strange indeed. Until then, my brothers, thank you for supporting me in my stream. I love y'all.
Humiliation.
Oh, humiliation and
Game over.
You get a bang for your buck. Get stuffed in a bucket, jump in a mosh, put a competition in public and let's ruckus. Come, dirty busy, place unthinkable things, stranger than aliens. Witness this death that I see. Wake up from this dream, wake up from this dream. Welcome to reality, a place that you never lived.